intestines function bad with bugs. I mean, if you kill your biome, does that mean you poop more, less? It's harder to poop. It's like, how does that affect you IRL? Because I'm putting it together in my head as I'm thinking of this team specifically. This is a case study of like, not use the bathroom, my stomach is sore, like all these things that are happening, and I'm like, oh, that's just like, but is it linked or possibly linked to this thing? So when you say like gut stuff, like what could that lead to? What are some of those symptoms?
Yeah, it can manifest in all sorts of ways. So the most common that you'll see on the front end is a lot of like gas, bloating, nausea, those kind of things. It could lead to diarrhea. It could lead to constipation. A lot of the gut bugs, they're responsible for is digesting the undigested food that you have. So like anything that you get first grabs at, and then it kind of Okay, so indigestion moves from stomach to small intestine.
Right.
Small intestine is you getting first dibs at all of the food that you just ate.
Gotcha.
You start grabbing it, and then once it moves from the small intestine, it goes into the large intestine. The large intestine is where all the gut microbes live. So they get like the leftovers of what you didn't want, and it's also a spot for us to like reabsorb some water and stuff like that too.
That was like, where's the water? There it is. Okay, there's.
Yeah, so we can reabsorb a lot of water in there, but that's they get second dibs at whatever you ate. And a lot of this is fiber. Fiber is a lot of the times what goes in there, and they really love and enjoy that. But what happens is when they eat stuff, their byproducts of digestion, of the gut microbes digestion, is these bioactive compounds that we enjoy and that we then absorb in the large intestine. So there's
So we eat their poop is what you're saying.
We do eat their poop. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah,
we eat their poop. And this is how we get certain vitamins and minerals. This is how we get this has impacts on our hormones. This has impacts on your neurotransmitters. A lot of these compounds are very useful to our bodies and to our normal functioning. So it's actually really fascinating. And we really rely on these guys. Like it's a true symbiotic relationship. If you just Google like gut microbiome and X, doesn't matter what the X is, you're going to see a link now. Like this has exploded over the last decade or so. This is a super hot topic. I'm still waiting for them to in the realm of like athletics to be like, oh, let's bottle up, Usain Bolt's microbiome and sell it, that kind of thing.
I think people would want those suppositories for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways that this could manifest. So it could lead to nutrient deficiencies. It could lead to just like gas, bloating, uncomfortableness. It could lead to pain. It could lead to leaky gut. It could lead to systemic inflammation. It could lead to, literally pretty much anything that you can think of in the gut. So definitely want to make sure that we're protecting the gut. And if you're blasting your body with a lot of artificial sweeteners per day, then it's going to be problematic for sure.